This is question 28 from the Foundation Paper 2 in June 2024. We're told the table shows information about the weights of 120 oranges. In part A, we're asked to find the class interval that contains the median. In part B, we're asked to calculate an estimate of the mean weight of the 120 oranges and told to give our answer correct to 3 significant figures. Pause the video, attempt to answer the question, return to play the video to see the solution and where the marks are awarded. Welcome back. So first of all, we're asked to find the class interval that contains the median. And we know we've got 120 observations. So we're looking for 120 plus 1 divided by 2, which gives us the 60.5th observation. So we can see we've got 34 observations up to a weight of 100. And then when we add these two classes, we can see we've got 34 plus 29, which is 63 observations up to 150, which means this 60.5th observation is somewhere in this interval here. In part B, we're asked to calculate an estimate for the mean weight. To do this, we need to find the midpoint of each of these intervals. So the midpoint here would be 75, and then 125, 175, 225 and 275. So here we're assuming that these 34 observations on average are all going to be 75. So to find the mean, we need to find the product of each of the midpoints and the frequencies. So we need to do 75 times 34, 125 times 29, 175 times 27, 225 times 19, and 275 times 11. Which will give us 2,550, 3,625, 4,725, 4,275, and 3,025. And this gives us an estimate for the total of all of our observations as 18,200. So to find the mean, we need to divide this 18,200 by the number of oranges that we have, the number of observations, which is 120. And this gives us an answer of 151.6 recurring. We want to give our answer to 3 significant figures. So to do this, we look at the number and we can see we've got 1 significant figure, 2, 3, which means this 6 is our decider. And as it's bigger than 5, we're going to round up. So our answer is 152. This is a 4-mark question. Part A is worth 1 mark. and you get this 1 mark for stating the class interval W is greater than 100 and less than or equal to 150. Part B is worth 3 marks. If you get an answer in the range of 151 to 152, they will give you all 3 marks. Otherwise, there is a mark available for finding 5 products where you use the frequency times a value that sits within each of these intervals. You must use the same point for all of the intervals, whether it's the start of the interval, the midpoint, or the end of the interval. And this will give you 1 mark. The second mark is for showing you're going to divide by the number of oranges. And the third mark is for finding the final answer.